Welcome back, bros, to another video review. And today you are in for a treat because we are taking a look at the Transformers Autobot G1-Inspired Seaspray. And this is a Walmart exclusive, only exclusive in the United States to Walmart stores.
Now here is your video.
So as for me, I'm excited to get this figure, guys, because this figure is awesome. The packaging is awesome. And then, if you've been a subscriber to my channel, you already know I have the G1 of Seaspray. So, to get the updated version with the Legacy era, this is perfect in my opinion. So let's jump right into it. Sorry for all the extra goodies in front of it. But anyway, guys, this is what we get for the contents. We get Seaspray himself, and he comes with his blaster, and he comes with the instruction manual that is standard to all Transformers. With that being said, let's take a look at the packaging real quick. So I'm going to bring this out for reference. Here we have G1 Seaspray with the packaging of the new Retro. So yes, guys, look at the goodness. I mean, come on, that's like spot on to what G1 was. So I'm really liking this. So yes, if you like the packaging and they do all the Transformers like this would be great. This would just be a better representation of this. I mean, even though this is always going to be dear to everyone because it's the original. But yes, like I said, the packaging looks great. It's got the same, the design, the same design up here. The tech spec is a little bit more condensed. It'd have been nice if they could have put it right here to totally represent what we got in the G1 era. But like I said, guys, I'm not nitpicking. I'm just appreciating. So yes, maybe a tech spec would have been nice to make that show better, just like, the G1. But anyway, let's go ahead and move these out the way and start this review. So here we are taking a closer look at the details, and man, this toy is beautiful. That is the best and simplest amount of words I could say about this figure. Now, the only difference from the toy version and the cartoon accurate version is the fact that Seaspray doesn't have any blue eyes. Now, with that being said, you probably could paint some blue eyes with a marker, or you could get the toy hacks, or you can wait for them to re-release this probably in the Age of the Primes wave, and they'll put those blue eyes up there. But for me, this is beautiful. It is toy form. I like it. It is going in my shelf. I haven't decided about the blue eyes, but anyway, other than that, that is the only issue. So looking at this figure as a whole, it is perfect. So basically, what we get yellow molded plastic, blue molded plastic, white molded plastic. Now, the only thing about this that I'm kind of a little bummed out, I feel like the head is molded in black plastic and it is painted like a canary yellow. It's not showing off as accurately in the video, but maybe this might help. It's a little bit lighter than the plastic used on Seaspray. That's the only nitpick that I would say that I have on this figure. Other than that, it is great, guys. The details, all you get is going to be the visor for the head. The details right here for the boat, I don't know what it's called, vents or whatever. And then you get the Autobot logo and also the black for the hovercraft's windshield or whatever. So let's go ahead and check out the articulation on this. And it's basically what we get with all deluxes. The arm can bend 90 degrees or a little past 90, as you can see. It goes all the way out. You can rotate it 360. The hand is on a hinge. So I don't believe that's for transformation. So it's kind of cool they gave us this extra added articulation. The head does rotate left and right, but you do got to get your hands in there to do it. It doesn't look up and down, surprisingly, but I'm okay with that, I guess, because you can always bend him back to give him that posture of some giant transformer he's looking at. You already know he comes with a waist swivel. His leg can kick up this high. It can bend more than 90, as you can see right there. So that works. It does have a foot rocker. If you dislodge it, it could come up some, but it does rock a little bit from side to side because of that joint right there. And other than that, that is basically all the articulation we get with this basic, or in general, what we get basically with all deluxe size Transformers. So here we are. Let's start with the meat and the potatoes. For comparisons, here we have the new Transformers Walmart exclusive Seaspray versus the Titans Return Legends class Seaspray. And as you can see, the two figures look somewhat similar and then somewhat not similar. They all have that general overall, what do you call it? The hydro boat, or whatever you want to call it, hovercraft that, you know, rolls over the water. And then they both have that face. The face, like I said, looks better on the new figure versus the old figure. Now, the old figure was pretty good for its time because we didn't have any updates for Seaspray. So just looking at the two right here, of course, the Walmart one is going to be the best. And this one came with a pizza box shooter, I guess. I don't know. But this one comes with his actual gun. So as you see, this is the more supreme figure. And this is now obsolete. And most people will be trying to get rid of it and sell it. And lastly, here we have all of the mini bots that have been released that I own. Yes, I know there are some others that are technically repaints like Bumper that I just reviewed. So that is not in this group shot, but this is what you got. So if you ain't got this, catch up because you way behind, bro. So it looked good, guys. So I know that we're getting Wind Charger with the Studio Series. We're also getting Outback. We're getting Wheelie. I mean, these figures look great. So let me go ahead and bust people's bubbles. I know you want this figure, but Hasbro has said with the New York Comic Con, I guess, fan channel show, whatever, that they will be releasing figures like this from the Walmart retro carded line with the more G1 accurate details like you see on these figures right here. The only thing about that I don't like is the fact that they're milking us for more money, as you already know. Because all they're going to do is probably put a few more details on this figure somewhere that we're missing and put those blue eyeballs on Seaspray's face, and they're going to ask for another $24.99. Now it's time for transformation. If you haven't already done so, take out the accessory out of his hand. Let's go ahead and rotate the forearms like this. So that's what it's looking like. Do the same thing for this side. Once you got that done, put it back at the sides. Now let's rotate the head so that that's out the way, because it is very difficult to do once you start to transform the figure. So now that you got the head rotated, let's go ahead and unpeg this back here so we can start to take the yellow bit right here and start to loosen it. It is kind of, it's crazy because it's pegged in here, but it slides. So you got to like lift up on one side and up on the other, and then give it a little pull, and it dislodges, as you can see. It's starting to do its transformation. Now what we want it to do is go ahead and pull it all the way out. So your face like this, tuck the white bit right here, tab it in just like that. It tabs in. Sometimes it clicks, sometimes it don't. Rotate the arms all the way down like this. If that's in the way and you haven't done it, do that now so you don't get stuck later. Put it back up. Now you have the arms rotated down. Keep them flat, just like that. Now peg in this right here, but let's go ahead and pull these down first. These are the sides. They just accordion down just like that, as you just saw. So that's what it's gonna look like, because you're gonna end up putting this piece into there and pegging into that. Hopefully that was visible, but if not, I'm gonna show you the steps. Rotate the front window of his alt mode. Now you got this in, give it a little tight push in, and then you lock in the sides, as you can see right there. Now let's go ahead and lock in the hovercraft's propellers. As you see right there is locked in. The face is tucked, so that is good to go. Now, like I said, the arms, I'm just playing with them. There's no reason that like that. So let's turn our attention to the feet. The feet are going to be the easiest, but not too complicated. Open out the flaps right here. Flip open the front of the hovercraft right there. Then what you're going to want to do is I'm going to go ahead and start unpegging this in the back. Hopefully you can see it, so you can see everything I'm doing. Now I'm going to peg it together. Now on my copy, this front end likes to come unpegged. I don't know why. Maybe it's the molding, but it's sometimes irritating for me. So what you're going to do now is take the crotch area, pull it down like this. It's tabbing in, so give it a nice little push in like this. So now that it's tabbed, we can go ahead with the next step. Let's go ahead and untab the feet, as you see right there. And then right here, I just take this whole assembly. If you come loose with it from it being tabbed in together, that's okay, because you got to get this assembly inside of the figure, just like this. Retab it back together now. The steps are all right. They're not too complicated, but they can be a little frustrating if you're new to Transformers. And then what I recommend is, what do you call it? Like not locking the knees, because if you lock the knees, you're not going to get a Transformer. They lock once you fit them right up here, as you just saw. Give everything a tight squeeze in the front. Snap in the side locks right there. I just say do like this for the hands, because the feet can tend to come in, and then basically what you want to do is lock in right here to form the sides of the hovercraft. Do the same thing for this side and lock it in, and now we have Seaspray transform into its alt mode. You may have to fiddle with it, like on my copy. The front end likes to separate. And then lastly, you can put on his blaster, which stores right here because it has a hole for the peg. And now we have Seaspray transform. Wow, look at this awesome, incredible transformer Hasbro and Walmart has given us. Look at this thing. It is beautiful. Well, let's take a look at perfection closely. I mean, what more can I say, guys? It looks good. I'm definitely looking forward to the Legacy or Age of the Prime era version of this with the detailed eyes. But my money kind of tells me I probably should just go with the toy hacks, because that'll be cheaper than just getting a brand new toy. But just looking at this hovercraft, man, this is just beautiful. Yeah. See, they spin good. They look good. Yes. So there's no much more to say about this. Let's go ahead and get some figures out for comparisons. Right off the bat, here we have the Titans Return figure, which is right here. And then we also have the new one, which is right here. Looking at the two figures, they do have some similar qualities, but they're not the same exact figure or vehicle, in other words. Because, I mean, this one's going to be newer, better, more G1, more realistic. While this one is more like, well, I don't know. I guess they both could be realistic, but this is definitely outdated compared to this one. So this is what we get. They look good. And like I said, this one is going to be put away in storage. And now we got the nice, beautiful looking one, Seaspray, right here. And here we are with two other fellow mini Autobots, or mini bots, as you would say, compared with the Seaspray. Now, right off the bat, as you see, Seaspray is going to be the longer out of all three of these, but not necessarily the tallest. But these are randomly figures that I selected by random that I showed in the comparison segment earlier. So now, like I said, it looks good. I mean, I am happy with the mini bots, how they're keeping them in scale with one another. Yes, I know the alt molds aren't as in scale as what we would see with the robots, but that's just how they transform. You can't get the same size for every alt mode to be the same and have the same height for the robot mode. So I'm okay with that, and I can live with that. So in conclusion, bros, we got a awesome figure, which is brought to you by Walmart as an exclusive. And Hasbro has did a terrific job of updating the Transformers Autobot Seaspray figure. I am thoroughly satisfied. It is a perfect figure, unless you want the eyeballs on this figure, but it's the perfect G1 toy retro edition of this character. So for what it is perfect, guys. I have no complaints. I love it. I'm enjoying it. As you see, I got the G1 Seaspray that I compared with it earlier in the video review. There's not much more that you could say than outstanding. So if you didn't already hear it and understand what I said earlier, it is a Walmart exclusive, and I got it from walmart.com for $24.99 plus taxes. If you're interested in picking it up, the link will be posted down below. It is currently in stock if you would like to have it shipped to your house. Unfortunately, they do make you buy $35 worth of items to get it shipped to your home, unless you are a Walmart Plus member. As always, guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing these 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support, and not only that, positive feedback as a YouTube content creator. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video. Until next time, yeah, bros, I'll see you soon.